Hi everyone, it's author Heather Day Gilbert here, and I once again am on my front porch here in West Virginia, and you can see the green of the Appalachian spring behind me. And there is nothing like an Appalachian spring for pollen or anything else, but yes, we are suffering from some pollen here. But today I just wanted to read you a sample from my upcoming debut novel in my Barks and Beans Cafe Cozy Mystery Series. And this series features a brother and sister. The sister is the main sleuth, but quite often her brother has to come help her a little bit. And it features also a Great Dane, a rescued Great Dane, but the main thing it features is a cafe where customers can pet shelter dogs. And so it's a unique concept, and there are cafes like this out there, obviously for cats, but this one's specifically for dogs. So this book should appeal to the dog lovers and the cozy mystery lovers out there. And as you know, if you've read any of my mysteries, you know that I like giving twists and making it hard for you to guess who done it. But I'm going to read this because my video keeps running out quickly. But this book is on pre-order and will release at 99 cents for Kindle. It's also available in Kindle Unlimited, and it's also available in a softcover version, which is quite honestly the cutest softcover I've ever had. Has little coffee cups and little doggy paw prints in it. I love the look of this softcover. So I'm just so excited about this series, and the second book in the series is going to release in July, and then another one hopefully in September, and possibly even another one this year. So we're really trying to roll right along with this. Although, you know, the COVID epidemic has slowed things down a little bit. All my kids are home, came home early from college, and I did kindergarten from home, so it was quite a busy semester, but now I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. So but I will read you a little bit of this just to introduce you to Macy Hatfield. At the start of this series, she's in South Carolina, where she lived with her husband, and I will start there. Okay, so this is the beginning of the first chapter of No Filter. My nail polish matched the dirt outside my patio. I downed a long sip of sweet iced tea and wiggled my freshly painted toes. What had possessed me to pick up this burnt mesa shade anyway? More importantly, what was I even doing in Starville, South Carolina? I set my nearly empty glass down on the wicker table, making my hammock sway precariously as I eased back into it. I hated this kind of heat, the shimmering swelter of an unforgiving late August sun. But I hated air conditioning even more. I never seemed to be the right temperature in this state I'd settled in when I married my husband 7 years ago. Correction, ex-husband. I discovered a bit too late that the 7-year itch wasn't merely an amusing concept. Jake had cheated not once, but several times, and, in an Oscar-worthy performance, he'd announced that fact to me this past Christmas vacation. I'd been too blind to suspect him of it or even snoop into his texts, like my DMV co-worker had suggested when I tried to justify why he was working late so often. He'd walked out, forcing me to indefinitely cover the rent on our one-bedroom brick house. The cicada whir intensified, and I gave up at my attempt to relax on the patio. I rolled off the hammock before it could toss me over, something it seemed to enjoy doing. My cell phone rang. I lazily glanced at the screen, then did a double take. It was my brother, Bo. His given name was Boaz, but he never went by that. Another thing he never did was call me this time of day, since he logged long hours working as vice president at Coffee Mass, a wholesale coffee bean importer in California. I was a bit apprehensive as I picked up. "Hey, sis," he said. I heard hammering going on in the background. "What's up?" I asked. "Sounds like a construction zone there." "It is," he said, and I could picture the crinkles fanning his sky-blue eyes as he smiled. "Macy, I have some news." I knew Bo had gotten engaged to his co-worker Tara back in March, but given my freshly divorced status, I hadn't been as enthusiastic as I should have been. I tried to inject happiness into my tone. "Oh yeah? Did you set a date?" "What? Oh no, I should have called you. The engagement is off." He fell silent. My temper flared. "How? Why, no girl in her right mind." "It wasn't entirely her fault," he said, "but that's not what I'm calling about. I actually made another decision last month." He hesitated. My brother wasn't usually one to mince words. "Okay, and what was that?" I prodded. He let out a breath. "Macy, I sold my shares and retired early. I'm back home." I sank onto a chair, grabbing for my watered-down iced tea as if it were a lifeline. "You did what?" Talk about impulsive. Talk about letting someone derail your life. Oh, wait, there's more, he chuckled. I've got a business proposition for you, but the only stipulation is you'd have to move back here. You think you'd be willing to do that? I rubbed my glass against my sweaty forehead, darkening my strawberry blonde bangs and plastering them against my eyes. I shoved them aside and tried to focus on what my brother was saying. Would I be willing to move? Tell me more, I said. And that's it. So I hope you get to pick up this series and see where the mystery begins as Macy and Bo set up this dog petting cafe in Lewisburg, West Virginia. And if you haven't been to Lewisburg, I hope you can go. It's the home of the Greenbrier Resort, the state fairgrounds. It's a very cute small town, and it was the perfect place to set this series. So I cannot wait to introduce you all to Macy and Bo and see as they get in this adventure. And thank you for watching today. Bye-bye.